All right, I see a lot of people confused, especially if they're getting into Ski-Doo snowmobiles or coming from another brand, or they're just getting into the sport, confused about what Ski-Doo is what. We've got them all lined up. 2003 is pretty much the year that changed the face of snowmobiling. I think you've heard me say that before in a few of my other videos. And it started with the Ski-Doo Rev platform. From there it went to Rev XP, slight modification to Rev XS, and then we've got the new Rev Gen4. Let's take a deeper look at this. Back in 2003, Ski-Doo changed the face of snowmobiling with the Ski-Doo Rev platform. It's a rider forward pyramid frame design that they patented, and it brings the comfort level and handling and ergonomics of this sled way above what was out there in the industry. How do you tell the difference between them? Here's a few things to look for to see if you've got a Ski-Doo Rev. One is the hood. If you look at it, it kind of has a Darth Vader look. You've got a real pointy nose to it. These vents are a sure giveaway that you're a Rev over a Rev XP, and the headlights are actually concealed behind the actual hood housing. We come around here to the console. These vary a bit from Rev to Rev. This is more of a motocross style handlebar. And then we've got the rear trunk and snow flap. You can see here, the Rev, I think I'd describe it as more of a rounded design over the other ones. We've got the SC4 suspension. You'll see here it's more of a rounded design for the Ski-Doo Rev. Good visibility, good ergonomics, lots of places for your knees to go, rider forward. The Ski-Doo Rev was manufactured from model year 2003 to 2008. And the 2008, they brought out a line of the Rev XP. The Rev XP, they went for more of an angular design, more stealth bomber looking. We've got a couple of things. If you look at the way the hood is, it's separate from the headlight bezel. We've also got this grill piece, which is a telltale giveaway of the Rev XP. Coming around to the back, you see the taillight's even a little bit different. And Ski-Doos use the same taillight that they've run on the Outlander line of ATVs. The seat and trunk is similar. It's integrated still, but it's got a little bit different shape to it. And on the X package models, the trunk is built right into the seat. From the cockpit, it's a lot more angular. Positions for your knees for ergonomics. And we've got a more of a traditional Ski-Doo style riser bar on it. And that's kind of what the console looks like on most XP models. The Ski-Doo Rev XP was manufactured by Ski-Doo from 2008 right on up to model year 2020. From 2013 on, they run it as a sport package with a 600 carb engine in it, and just until 2021 they've now replaced that with a Gen 4 with an EFI, a fuel injected engine. Let's move it forward here to the Rev XS platform. Now what we're looking at here is we have a 900 Ace 4-stroke. This has the slim body panels that you'll see on the 2-stroke models. If you're looking at the 1200s in the XS, they're quite a bit wider. They have a wide, fat body panel. But let's get into some of the telltales between the Rev XP and the Rev XS. So starting with this nose piece, it's always a matte finish piece of plastic in here. This one's white. They've done a manta green on the free rides. Most of them MXZs are flat black. And you can also color change the nose piece here between the headlights. The bezels are slightly different than the Rev XP, but they have a very similar look. And this is where the confusion lies with a lot of people. What also they did with the Rev XS is they really leaned the body panels out on it. So you have a lot better visibility in the console than what you do in the XP, and they've kind of went back to that rounded shape. You'll see that the fender lines are a lot lower on this one than they are on the XP. Just jump over to this one here. You can see it's a lot you know, higher up and angular on this one than it is on the XS. And if you look at here, they've gone with a 6 LED light taillight, which is really nice. No LED headlights as of yet, but that's an easy kit to install. And then they've also come out with the R-Motion suspension on the Rev XS, and that's actually an improved rear suspension design that Ski-Doo's renowned for. Other than that, from the actual tunnel back, there isn't really much difference between the Rev XS and the Rev XP. I did ask Adam from BYR, and he said from the front forward, from the tunnel forward, there's been a lot of little changes in the front end that makes the Rev XS better that you can't see with the naked eye. Everything from steering to front suspension. I should point out too, the Rev had the Nun. It's an aluminum mount that your engine and A-arms go into, and if you sneeze at it, it will bend. They're very renowned for being bent. You'll see people saying that their Ski-Doos for sale are straight, and what they mean is they haven't hit anything. And you want to look at where that shock is positioned in the A-arm. That one's sitting beautifully. If that's pushed back or forward in any way, your Nun is bent, and it's a big job to replace. Rev XP, they went into the modular design, so you'll see it there. It looks like a frame, and that's an S module or an E module, and they're a little bit easier to replace. They're a lot stronger, and the XS shares that same type of manufacturing, albeit quite a bit beefier and more improved, of course. Another improvement on the XS is they went to the glove box up on the top of the dash. And Paul, thank you for lending me your sled. He's got the added glove box extension that you could mount a GPS onto, and also put more stuff in that for longer trips. The seat is more like the X package Rev XPs, with storage in the back of the seat and a lot of similar shape to it. Beautiful blizzard. Let's step forward to the Rev Gen4. Now, we have the Rev is leaps and bounds over anything else that was in the industry. I always say it's going from here to here of what was out at the time. Then you jump up to the XP and you're going up quite a bit. Rev XS a little bit more, and then we're going to take the Rev Gen4 and we're going to skyrocket it. What they've done is they've totally redesigned the whole way they thought the snowmobile out, starting with a balanced engine. It doesn't matter if you're on the 850 or the 600R, like you're seeing here, the centrally balanced engine, and then they basically built the snowmobile around that engine. So everything is thought about rider ergonomics, comfort, handling, the whole shebang. Headlight system's been redesigned. It's a lot sleeker and meaner looking. Again, no LEDs unless you buy the Eagles like Dino's got inside here. So Rev Gen4, you're gonna see here, we've gone to a little different shape of hood. It's boxier. Some people say it looks like an angry duck. You're despicable. But, you know, it's a very unique design, and it's quite a bit different than when you look at the Rev XS or the other models of Rev. It's got that combination of angular and curviness. It's just downright sexy. So going back to the back of this thing, we've got a very similar taillight than what was on the and snow flap like the Rev XS had. The rear bumper is angled up, better visibility of that taillight than what we had on the XS. And then the console's greatly improved as well. This one's got the optional forward adjustable riser on it, and we've got the gauge package, which is still very similar to what the other models had on it. Again, Dino's got the added glove box extension on here. You can see the install video on that, and you can mount a GPS there if you want to. The Rev Gen4 actually has the R-Motion rear suspension, and now with the 2021s coming out, they've got the R-Motion X. They've redesigned the front end with the RAS 2 suspension, and now they've got the RAS X suspension. Don't know what else to say about it. This is the XRS model you're looking at here. Piggyback shocks and all the bells and whistles on it. Other than that, it still has that Ski-Doo look. It looks like it's a little more aggressive cab forward design on that one. And the engines in that are the 600R, 850. 4-stroke models would be the 900 Ace, and the 900 Ace Turbo is available in the Gen 4. And I'm not sure what else I can say about any of these, but this will give you an idea of what models Ski-Doos are available in the Rev platform, right on up to the Rev Gen 4. Ski-Doo Rev. We got the Rev XP. We've got the Rev XS and the Rev Gen 4. Hope you enjoyed that, guys. Give me a thumbs up if you like the video. If you have any comments or additions to what I've said, be sure to put them in the comments below, and subscribe if you want to see more Ski-Doo tech and adventure videos. Cheers.